Welcome. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of memory. Memory is essential for learning, decision making, and daily life. But have you ever wondered why sometimes you forget where you left your keys or why some people seem to remember everything? In this video, we'll explore practical methods to improve your memory, making it easier to recall information, names, and even those little details that often slip your mind. Whether you're a student, a professional, or just someone looking to sharpen your mind, these tips are for you. Let's start by understanding what memory really is and why it matters so much in our lives. Memory is the mental process that allows us to store, retain, and recall information. It's like a mental filing cabinet, helping us keep track of everything from childhood memories to what we had for breakfast. There are different types of memory, such as short-term, long-term, and working memory, each serving a unique purpose. Understanding these types can help us target the right strategies for improvement. In the next scenes, we'll look at how memory works and what you can do to make yours stronger and more reliable. Normal for memory to fade over time, especially if we don't use the information regularly. Distractions, stress, and even lack of sleep can make it harder to remember things. Sometimes our brains simply decide that certain details aren't important enough to keep. But the good news is there are proven ways to strengthen your memory and keep your mind sharp. Let's explore some of the most effective methods, starting with the power of attention. One of the simplest ways to improve memory is to pay close attention. When you focus on what you're learning, your brain is more likely to store the information. Try to eliminate distractions like turning off your phone or finding a quiet place to study. Even just a few minutes of focused attention can make a big difference. Next time you want to remember something important, give it your full attention and see how much easier it is to recall later. Repetition is a classic memory booster. When you repeat information, your brain gets more chances to encode it. This is why you might remember a song after hearing it several times. Try reading notes out loud, writing them down, or reviewing them regularly. Spaced repetition, where you review information over increasing intervals, is especially effective. This technique helps move information from short-term to long-term memory, making it stick. Chunking is a method where you group information into smaller, manageable units. For example, it's easier to remember a phone number when you break it into chunks rather than trying to recall all the digits at once. This technique works well for memorizing lists, numbers, or even concepts. By organizing information into chunks, your brain can process and retrieve it more efficiently. Give it a try next time you need to memorize something complex. Our brains are wired to remember images better than words. Visualization involves creating mental pictures to represent information. For instance, if you're trying to remember someone's name, imagine their name written on their forehead. You can also use diagrams, mind maps, or even doodles to make information more memorable. The more vivid and unusual the image, the better it sticks in your mind. Mnemonics are memory aids that help you remember information through patterns, acronyms, or rhymes. For example, to remember the colors of the rainbow, you might use the acronym ROYGBIV. Rhymes and songs also work well, especially for memorizing facts or lists. Creating your own mnemonics can make learning more fun and effective, and you'll be surprised at how much more you can recall using these simple tricks. Associating new information with something you already know makes it easier to remember. For example, if you meet someone named Rose, you might picture a rose flower. This connection creates a mental link, making the new information more memorable. The more personal or meaningful the association, the better it works. Try linking facts, names, or concepts to familiar objects or experiences for improved recall. Turning information into a story can make it much easier to remember. Our brains are naturally drawn to narratives, so weaving facts into a story helps them stick. For example, if you need to remember a list of items, create a short story that includes each item in sequence. The more creative and engaging the story, the more likely you are to recall the details later. Mind maps are visual diagrams that organize information around a central idea. They help you see connections between concepts and make complex information easier to remember. Start with a main topic in the center, then branch out with related ideas. Use colors, images, and keywords to make your mind map more engaging and memorable. This technique is especially useful for studying or brainstorming. Method of loci, also known as the memory palace technique, involves visualizing a familiar place and associating information with specific locations within it. For example, you might imagine placing items you need to remember in different rooms of your house. When you want to recall the information, you mentally walk through the space and retrieve each item. This ancient technique is powerful for memorizing lists or sequences. Getting enough quality sleep is crucial for memory. During sleep, your brain processes and consolidates new information, making it easier to recall later. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night and try to keep a consistent sleep schedule. Avoid screens before bed and create a relaxing bedtime routine to improve your sleep quality. Better sleep leads to better memory. Regular physical activity doesn't just benefit your body, it also boosts your brain. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain, which helps with memory and cognitive function. Activities like walking, swimming, or even dancing can make a difference. Try to get at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week. Your mind will thank you for it. What you eat can have a big impact on your memory. Foods rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals support brain health. Think of berries, nuts, fish, and leafy greens. Staying hydrated is also important. Try to limit processed foods and sugar as they can have negative effects on your brain. A balanced diet is key to keeping your memory sharp. Chronic stress can harm your memory and overall brain function. Learning to manage stress through techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or yoga can help protect your memory. Take breaks, spend time in nature, or talk to someone you trust when you're feeling overwhelmed. Reducing stress not only improves memory but also benefits your overall well-being. Just like your body, your brain needs exercise to stay sharp. Engage in activities that challenge your mind, such as puzzles, reading, or learning a new skill. Even simple games like crosswords or Sudoku can help keep your memory in top shape. The more you use your brain, the stronger your memory becomes. Spending time with friends and family isn't just enjoyable, it's also good for your memory. Social interaction stimulates your brain and helps prevent memory decline. Engage in conversations, join clubs, or participate in group activities. Staying connected with others keeps your mind active and supports emotional health. Trying to do too many things at once can actually hurt your memory. Multitasking divides your attention and makes it harder for your brain to encode information. Focus on one task at a time and you'll find it easier to remember details. Give your full attention to what you're doing and your memory will thank you. Engaging multiple senses can make memory stronger. Try to involve sight, sound, touch, and even smell when learning something new. For example, reading out loud, drawing diagrams, or using scented markers can help information stick. The more senses you use, the more pathways your brain creates for recalling the information later. One of the best ways to remember something is to teach it to someone else. Explaining concepts in your own words helps reinforce your understanding and memory. Whether you're helping a friend study or just talking through ideas, teaching is a powerful tool for learning. Next time you learn something new, try sharing it with someone else. Organizing information makes it easier to remember. Use lists, outlines, or charts to structure what you need to learn. Breaking information into categories or using color coding can also help. The more organized your notes and materials, the less effort your brain needs to recall them later. Setting achievable goals for your memory practice keeps you motivated and focused. Start with small, manageable tasks like memorizing a short list or a few facts. Gradually increase the difficulty as your memory improves. Celebrate your progress along the way and remember that improvement takes time and patience. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment, which can help improve memory. Practicing mindfulness through meditation or simple breathing exercises can reduce distractions and enhance focus. When your mind is calm and attentive, it's easier to absorb and recall new information. Technology can be a helpful tool for memory improvement. Use apps for flashcards, reminders, or note-taking to reinforce learning. However, be careful not to rely too much on digital devices as this can sometimes weaken your natural memory skills. Find a balance that works for you. Curiosity is a powerful motivator for learning and memory. When you're genuinely interested in a topic, your brain is more likely to remember it. Ask questions, explore new subjects, and keep an open mind. The more curious you are, the more your memory will grow. Regular review is key to long-term memory. Set aside time each week to go over notes or practice recalling information. Even a quick review can make a big difference in how much you remember. Consistency is more important than cramming all at once. Rewarding yourself for progress can boost motivation and memory. Celebrate small wins like remembering a new word or fact. Positive reinforcement encourages your brain to keep learning and improving. Find rewards that work for you, whether it's a treat, a break, or simply acknowledging your effort. Keeping your environment and materials organized can help your memory. A tidy workspace reduces distractions and makes it easier to find what you need. Use folders, labels, or digital tools to keep track of notes and resources. The less clutter you have, the more mental space you free up for learning. Actively recalling information rather than just rereading it strengthens your memory. After studying, close your notes and try to remember what you learned. Practice recalling facts, lists, or concepts from memory. This technique, known as retrieval practice, is one of the most effective ways to boost long-term retention. Adding humor to your learning can make information more memorable. Funny stories, jokes, or silly associations help your brain remember details. Don't be afraid to get creative and have fun with your memory practice. The more enjoyable the process, the better your results. Drinking enough water is important for brain function and memory. Even mild dehydration can affect your ability to concentrate and recall information. Keep a water bottle nearby and make it a habit to drink regularly throughout the day. Your brain will work better when it's well hydrated. Alcohol can interfere with memory and cognitive function. Limiting your intake or avoiding alcohol altogether can help protect your brain. If you do choose to drink, do so in moderation and be mindful of its effects on your memory. Smoking is harmful to your brain and memory. Quitting smoking can improve blood flow to the brain and reduce the risk of memory problems. If you smoke, consider seeking support to help you quit. Your memory and overall health will benefit. Head injuries can have serious effects on memory. Always wear a helmet when biking or playing contact sports and take steps to prevent falls at home. Protecting your head is an important part of maintaining good memory and brain health. Certain medical conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure can affect memory. Managing these conditions with the help of your doctor can protect your brain. Take medications as prescribed, follow a healthy lifestyle, and keep regular checkups to support your memory. Trying new activities and learning new skills keeps your brain engaged and supports memory. Take up a new hobby, learn a language, or try a musical instrument. Challenging your brain in different ways helps build new neural connections and keeps your memory sharp. Practicing gratitude can improve your mood and support memory. Keeping a gratitude journal or simply reflecting on positive experiences helps reduce stress and keeps your mind focused on the good. A positive outlook is linked to better memory and overall brain health. Listening to music can enhance memory and concentration. Certain types of music, especially classical or instrumental, can help you focus while studying or working. Experiment with different genres to find what works best for you. Music can also trigger memories and emotions, making learning more enjoyable. Deep breathing exercises can calm your mind and improve focus, which is essential for memory. Take a few minutes each day to practice slow, deep breaths. This simple habit can reduce stress and help your brain absorb new information more effectively. Too much screen time, especially before bed, can interfere with sleep and memory. Set boundaries for device use, take regular breaks, and avoid screens at least an hour before bedtime. This helps your brain rest and process information more effectively. Be kind to yourself when you forget something. Everyone has memory lapses from time to time. Practicing self-compassion reduces stress and helps you stay motivated to keep improving. Remember, memory is a skill that can be developed with patience and practice. Keeping track of your memory improvement can help you stay motivated. Use a journal or app to record your progress, challenges, and successes. Reflecting on how far you've come encourages you to keep going and try new strategies. If you notice significant memory problems that interfere with daily life, it's important to seek professional help. A doctor or specialist can help identify any underlying issues and recommend appropriate treatments or strategies. Don't hesitate to reach out if you're concerned about your memory. Improving memory is a journey that involves many small steps. By practicing these methods, like focusing your attention, using repetition, staying organized, and taking care of your health, you can make a real difference in your ability to remember. Remember, everyone's memory can improve with the right strategies and a little patience. Keep exploring, stay curious, and enjoy the process of strengthening your mind. Thanks for joining us on this memory-boosting adventure.